When we met with Hubie, he told us that leadership is a combination of commitment, passion, and willingness to say what needs to be said,
even when there is great risk.
Back in Hubie's youth, the struggle was for the right to vote, housing, and opening up the schools.
Today we are continuing that struggle for equality for our generation.
From the minute I walked into my interview, I knew that there was something special about this job.
To begin with, I was in a group with other youth.
The interview was fun, and before I knew it, I was getting to know a lot of new people.
Pretty much with a teen empowerment interview was different than just showing up wearing a suit. First off, you got to participate in the activities. You can't just sit there, have a perfect resume and not willing to take that step. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for the teens in the community that's willing to take that step forward for positive change. Are you willing to make that extra step? Are you willing to be that role model in the community? Are you willing to make those sacrifices to do the right thing, even though the wrong thing is so tempting?
We got to talking about the issues that youth face, and I started to think about what I could do to make things better.
After the group, I got to have a deep conversation with one of the staff. I got to talk about my life, my talents, and my values.
When I got the call telling me I got the job, I was so happy.
If I didn't work at Teen Empowerment and really see that somebody else is trying to make a change, because I didn't think anybody my age is trying to make a change. Everybody live in the same area I do and probably live the same life I live, so it's like they trying to do the same thing I'm trying to do too. Let's get money and try to live life. Then that's when everybody starts dying and it's a lot of stuff just go into all that getting money and selling drugs. So I just had to leave it alone. Teen Empowerment is just the best way for that.
Not only did I get a job that I really needed, I got the chance to do something really important.
The first 2 weeks at Teen Empowerment opened my eyes to a whole new world.
Just like in the interview, we started our sessions by building our relationship.
And then we did interesting activities that got us to talk about our lives and struggles.
I seen the not relating to the community because we're all in the same little circle, depending on the neighborhood. You're all in the same circle and you're going through the same situation, tough situation. And communicating together and working together, can relieve some of that stress.
Then the staff help us to understand what causes these problems.
And to think about what we can do to try to fix them.
And can you give us an understanding of what you mean when you say self-oppression? Like, what are some forms of self-oppression?
Like, if you have a certain opinion and all your friends have a different opinion and you don't want to share your opinion because, oh, let me not sound stupid because everybody else thinks this and I think that.
Like, once they feel like they have to be the same as everybody else, it makes them vulnerable to everybody else, and that makes people in control of their life, and that makes them not control of their own lives.
We quickly learned that we are called youth organizers because it's our job to organize meetings, events, and workshops.
These initiatives give us a way to share our ideas about the problems we face.
And come up with ways we can work together and do something about them.
As we planned our first project, we learned about public speaking, facilitating meetings,
and how to use our voices and talents to get our peers to stop,
think,
and change.
We also learned that this is a real job with high expectations.
About what we're doing, how we do it, and how we're living our lives.
I feel like it opened my mind a lot, and I like that feeling, so that's why I love TE. Coming to TE in the summertime, opened my mind a lot. Now I'm double promoted. I don't know, I feel like it opens a lot of opportunities for people that people usually don't see.
We are taught how to give and receive feedback, and then there's the contract.
The contract is no joke. If you don't do your job, you'll soon find out that you don't have a job.
Look at me. What do you see? I'll tell you what you see. You see my hoodie and you see my sunglasses. To too many people, when they see someone dressed like me, they see a gangster, someone in fear, someone who belongs in jail. Yo, you know what? Hold on for a minute. Let me take this off. Yeah, that's better.
And there was people actually trying to make a change, not just black, white, Hispanic, everybody. And that's what TE does. It gives everybody, all types of race, an opportunity to make something of themselves, to be something.
As a youth organizer, for the first time, I felt like my ideas and my voice really mattered.
Good afternoon. I am 16 years old. I am affected by the violence that continues in our community. I have lost family members and friends to murder. But I am not just a victim. I am the solution because I care and I have ideas about why violence is happening and what needs to be done to make our community safer.
These are youth who have individual minds, who have thoughts, who have things to say and ways to help change the community, and we're gonna do it.
Now I know that how I act influences others, and I know how to use that influence to make things better for myself, my family, and everyone around me.
I stopped a lot of things that could have escalated more amongst my peers. If I wasn't working at TE, I probably wouldn't have did that. I probably would have wanted to see it escalate more, wanted to see something jump off or whatever.
Because all these organizers live in the neighborhood, we know what's going on and who we need to reach.
That's why we could bring hundreds of youth, adults, and police together.
And inspire them through our lives, voices, and talents to work for a positive social change.
Really, when it comes down to it, I think without teen empowerment, I'll probably either be dead or locked up right now.
I don't really like cops, a lot of cops like that, but if I do see a cop and I talk to him and I actually meet him and he's a real down-to-earth person, he's really just doing that, he's there just to do his job, you know, just to protect people, I can respect that. So for me, it was like, that's where I wanted to make a difference. And TE helped me see that I could do that, because a lot of kids don't feel like they have that power.
I mean, I think this is why I agree with teen empowerment's mission. To create change is a basic mission, and to empower within the community so they can create change.